Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, where last time we reached the Church of the Bud. We took on Romina, Saint of the Bud, and we got the victory. It was another example of just letting the flower power carry you, the power of the jump attack build. And we were able to prevail against kind of the, I guess, I don't know, Melania knockoff. Romina was a cool boss fight. She ain't got nothing on the Goddess of Rot. Let's just say that. But regardless, we have also now reached the ceiling tree. We are here, this ceiling tree positioned right in front of a very cool angle of the tower that has been sealed away in thorny shadow thorniness. And I presume we have Mesmer's kindling, and unleashing that in order to burn the ceiling tree is probably what's going to get us inside this Tower of Shadow. I'm guessing. That would make a whole lot of sense. But it also feels like a fairly major moment in the story, and one that I'm not ready to do just yet. Major game-changing or story-altering event. It's one that I'm looking forward to, but we've got some other things to do first, mainly to continue our exploration here in the ancient ruins, which I gotta say has been just a phenomenal area so far. I think this might be my favorite in the DLC. It is just so... They really have this down to a science. The ability to get you... It's just the stacking and the layering and the way that this area just bobs and weaves, and there's so many, like, it's kind of funny just on the map. There's these areas, like, I'm not even sure we're going to be able to get to this plateau or even this plateau. There's these large green open areas that may not even be accessible because all the action is below the surface. Could be the case. We'll find that out eventually here. I am going to make one minor tweak to our fashion souls real quick that I meant to do at the very start. But I've been having some fun just kind of being a little bit silly with some of the fashion soul choices here, which is why I went with the the pointy boots for a little while. But I definitely, my instinct is to be a little bit more of a, is there such a thing as being a try-hard when it comes to fashion souls? If there can be, that is usually what I am. I'm usually more of a, like, this really looks cool to me than this looks like the silliest fucking possible thing that I can put together. So usually I like to be a little bit more on that, conscious of how things look, and how they are aesthetically pleasing to my eye. So we're gonna make that little slight tweak and go with the Highlander boots for now. Fashion soul choices aside, we have much more exploring to do here in the ancient ruins, starting with, I think I must have explored this upper area already. I thought I could have remembered there being some pests up here, but I guess not. What I have done is I have equipped, however, the pest thread spears. I wasn't sure I wanted to, but you know, we've got to try it out, because who knows? This might be a really good spell. And if I can, why is, oh gosh. I'm hearing the burning of the torch, and my cat laser brain is thinking skittering pest is sneaking up on me. Wondering where the ambush is coming from all of a sudden. This pest thread spear spell, I'm hoping that it has a similar range as what the pests are allowed to use against us. Looking for some pests to try this out on. Is there not? I was gonna say there's at least one around here, isn't there? Can I use the same pest thread goodness that you get to use? One of them hit the wall, and the other petered out before. Oh my god, of course you're using cover. Dude! Okay, well at least his had the bit of a range limitation there. So okay, all right. It's okay. It's okay. The damage there is less than impressive, I have to say. Maybe there is a way for us to boost that spell with one of our seals or something like that, but not. I can basically just kill them with the Frenzied Burst much faster and much more cleanly. So my initial experiment with the Pest Thread Spears is actually I'm kind of glad. Honestly, kind of glad that we don't have to worry about using Pest Threads, because I really don't want to use that. I really don't want to use that spell, if I'm being honest. It's not at the top of my wish list of spell options. So we're gonna head right back to the Site of Grace, and I also forgot to readjust my flasks. So a little bit of housekeeping here that needs to be taken care of. Let's do the flask thing first. There we go. I'll go 10-4. It doesn't matter. 11-3 is fine. And then we'll switch out this Pest Threads, because I fucking hate the Kindred of Rod. I really don't want to have anything to do with them. It's only if, if I can justify in my mind that, hey, this is actually a spell that, better in your hands than theirs. But if I can't even get good use out of it, then get the hell out of here. Besides, we're a jump attack build. We just smack people with a sunflower. And we don't ask questions. That's it. I forgot I can ride Torrent here. So we're riding Torrent, and we are... Oh, right. Okay, so there's a couple ways to explore here. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this one pest. Hopefully get rid of this one pest. Hopefully get rid of this one pest. That seems to be the way to bug out their normal pest threat attack, is to stand close. Stand very, very close and do not let them breathe. We quickly ran up this elevator, and so there is quite a bit more to explore back down the elevator, but also there is this area out here, which I am not sure whether it connects to... This is, I think, another layer above where we initially ran through. There's no horned warrior standing guard here. And so far, we're not taking any incoming from a Golem Archer. That may change very soon, because I don't remember exactly where the Golem Archer is supposed to be. Oh, but there is a horned warrior patrolling in the water. So that means you may be susceptible to lightning. Do you have any friends around? Oh, it's the one wearing... It's one that's wearing a raw mask. What the hell happened with those lightning bolts? Why are they firing so wide of the mark? What's the deal with the logic there on the extra lightning spears, huh? I don't understand. Oh, wow, okay. Those like feather knives. Dude, this lightning spear is just completely bugged out, it feels like. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay. Well, there goes that. There goes that notion. All right. Honorable hand-to-hand combat, then, in that case. Which starts with me missing you. I did not mean to do a guard counter, but okay. Managed to get a block in there. Inadvertently. All right. We'll drink a flask, it's fine. We're in the overworld, we're gonna get flasks back, and we actually just got... Wow, that was so delayed on getting that flask, but okay. Cool. There you go. It's an incantation. Divine Bird Feathers. Okay, we get the spell, just like that. Spread arms like wings and release a flurry of feathers. A technique of the divine bird warriors, the very first of all horned warriors, wielded as an incantation. Can be cast while in motion. It's been a while, I think, since we picked up one of that style of incantation. I'd kind of forgotten about him, if I'm honest. You can just hold it to continue releasing feathers. The divine bird warriors, and indeed this technique, are said to bear resemblance to the golden crucible. Yeah, I definitely felt the crucible knight energy there. Definitely with the winged, the setting to the sky portion of that onslaught. Another cool incantation option to add to our arsenal when we get back to a site of grace. Cool, cool, cool. Aha! Here's our spirit spring. Unlock. And another very cool viewpoint to survey the awesome visual goodness of Elden Ring. Every single time I play this game, every single time, I'm just like, one jaw drop moment after another. I kind of figured that this would be, that this is what would happen. We would kind of get that the spirit spring would be unlocked from some higher elevation right above it. That I was thinking to myself after last time, thinking that's probably like it's going to be the spirit spring equivalent of your, door opens from the other side style shortcut, or shortcut elevator. And in this case, we're getting a spirit spring, which is going to vault us up over here to the top of this area, and perhaps will get us over to the remainder of the rot infested part of the land. Let's continue on this ledge for the moment, and we'll set the spirit spring as a beacon as well. Denote it with a beacon so we can come back to it. This is where we came in. There's the Golem Archer. Okay. Here? No. Oh, that's that. Okay, so the Golem Archer is more like here. Got it. Okay, starting to be a little less feeling like a chicken with its head cut off, which I was definitely feeling at the end of our adventure last time. Because there was a lot of shit that was getting thrown my way. What is the way? What gets us to where that archer is? Now, I'm not sure that archer is going to be a permanent despawn once we kill it. That may not be the case, because we have seen the other guardian golems in this area that do respawn, or down at the base, I suppose. Not technically sure if the base of the ruins is considered to be the same as the ruins in general. The base is kind of like a little, maybe a warm-up, ancient ruins preview. While we're waiting for that elevator to come up, let's continue checking around. Oh gosh, there's so many potential. There's a lot of, there's like stuff to layered underneath here. And that elevator is going to help us reach some of it, but we could also potentially reach it by just dropping down. Where does it lead? Can I get an idea of where it leads us? Hard to tell. so cool with the shadowy thorns around the tower. Is the tower considered part of Bellarat? I think Bellarat is like the settlement around the tower. My literalist brain at least wants to interpret it that way. So I think the tower is a separate entity. Is this fog or paint? Not paint, but is like the... I think the wall has the reddish texture. Or the cliff face is what is giving off that. It's hard to say, because maybe there is a bit of like scarlet rotted fog that is kind of seeping through. That's giving that look. Okay, alright. Some details here that are a little bit interesting, but I think we have a... Well, the other choice... There's three choices here in my mind. There is... I see. The elevator that's right here that we just activated is probably also going to connect us back to this, where this horned warrior is patrolling, which is where we were last time. And perhaps inside there somewhere. Like, ultimately, I want to get somehow up onto this rise. This portion of the area that's above us. Because that leads us over to the golem. And then eventually this building, which is of... definitely interested in getting there. The other option is to drop down... The other option is to drop down to this bit of parkour back here. And then there's the elevator that we came in on that also... that we could also explore. I think we're going to take this elevator. And we'll kind of... Because this is like... This feels a bit fresh. It feels a little bit... This is the most like new territory, but also it's a point that we can reverse, or we can turn back and ride the elevator back up if we really wanted to. So let's start here and see what we find. Probably need to be on the lookout for curse blades, especially if there's shiny pot boy, because they seem to have placed. They seem to have... Oh, wait a second. We're actually on the other... I see. We're on the other side of this room, aren't we? There is a curse blade in this room, I'm pretty sure, because this is the room that we kind of like Peepo ran through. There's the curse blade right there. Okay. Okay. Just a little bit with these sprite stones bouncing around. It's a little bit annoying. But it also seems to be a very... Oh no! You saw me. Shit. I'm in too apprehensive. I'm too panicky against this guy, because that's what he does. He induces panic. And then he does that shit. I need to be more aggressive, just like I was with Romina. I need to be more aggressive. Are you coming or not? Oh my god, he's coming around the corner so we can do this shit. And it'd be nice if my jump attacks would actually hit the guy for once. That would be a nice thing. Even if they do, though, it doesn't necessarily knock him out of his attack. Dude, I swear to God, this enemy. This enemy. Why is it so freaking? What do I do to do better against these guys? Because even if I am more aggressive with, you know, the jump attacks there, I'm taking so much damage in the process of winding up my jump attack. So it's not ideal. Gotta figure something out. For now, I'll take the win. And we get there. Wow, I got 2 pieces. The loincloth and the angle guards dropped? Wait, what? Oh my god. Alright. That was the benefit then, I guess, of having the scarab. I was thinking to myself, I've got my scarab on. I should have my Estus flask. My Crimson Seed talisman to give me better flask drinks. But we did get some Fashion Soul options as a reward. There we go. All right. Let's see what they let's see. Let's see. One of these is a loincloth, which I don't want to switch away from. I don't want to. I want my jump attack boosts, but let's check the ankle guards. Yeah. All right. Nah, I'm good with what I got. I'm good. I'll stick with what I got. All right, now that the ascetic is out of here, now that he's done for, or the curse plate. I know we killed you before, but I'm just gonna double check to be sure. Just making sure. And now, okay. Now we're back in this area, which has the guardian golem overlooking it, which is a problem. Oh, and I see there's another entrance here. We did run through and we got the revered spirit ash. I'm also gonna just double check. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any. It feels very easy in this section to miss side paths and whatnot. Shit. I just stand there and take that. No, I'm just being anxious about this section here that has. I know that I'm gonna have to deal with a. Here's the way we're gonna do it. Here's the way we're going to do it. We're gonna make our lives a little bit, well, about rotten butterflies. Oh no, what is that move? Oh, this is the move. Ah, right, okay. Yep. We don't get the super armor, do we? Oh wait, there's the butterflies. Oh, they just took forever. They took forever to do their thing, but they did give him Scarlet Rot. And it's not going to really matter because we just deal a crap ton of damage from our jump attacks. But I kind of wanted to test it and see. Now, I do wonder. So that was interesting. I thought we had gotten our. I thought we got the rotten butterflies interrupted. But the butterflies just take a little time to fully do their thing. I do not have my lantern on for some reason. Oh, it's because we went back to the side of grace. That's why. What was I gonna say? What was I going to say? He can see me. Fuck. I thought I was undercover. Not so much. Okay. This is throwing me a little off kilter because I want to know how I can get to this fucking guardian golem guy and get rid of his ass. We got to figure it out. But also, in order to do that, I need to be able to explore the area. And it's tough to do that when you're just getting arrows, gigantic arrows up your butt every 10 seconds. It's a little difficult to do. He also just he has such range. He tracks you so freaking well. Maybe there's nothing that we've missed in this area. Like it could just be. It could just be that this area is fully explored. And really the next step is to take that spirit spring. Oh, wait a second. What's this? Have we done this? Not sure because it's so foggy all of a sudden. Bro, I don't want... I'm sad, guys. I'm so sad whenever it becomes foggy. Because, like, you have to be able to see, to know where the hell you are. I thought I, for a second, took a gravity death. I guess I'm here by the spirit spring, so I guess I know that much. That somehow I've been able to reconnect to... That goes so far up, oh my goodness. Did we de-aggro the archer finally? Good lord. Oh my god. I just, like, when it's foggy like this, it's the worst part of the DLC. Like, give me any, you know, I'll go back to Dancing Lion with 40 vigor, and I'll beat that guy eventually, like we did. Like, I'll take the hassle. Just don't make it foggy, because now I just, like, all the discerning characteristics of the landscape are gone. Not all of them, because there's a spirit spring here, and then, okay, that's a discerning characteristic. Like, but now, like, getting my bearings is like 100 times more difficult. And also, it's just, the game is just so ugly like this. It puts me in such a pissy mood. I hate it. It was really not a good decision. They should not have done the fog like this. I'm sorry. There must have been a better way to make it. I know it's the Shadow Realm. I know it's the Shadow Realm, but we have plenty of times in the game. There's been plenty of moments where, you know, we've done, everything is gorgeous and beautiful. Bro, how am I not able to hit this dog? Okay, now I'm getting fucking, I'm turning into a baby rage right off the bat. I'm gonna crash out. Not even not even fucking a half an hour into this goddamn episode, because it's holy shit, dude. Holy shit. What is going on? What is actually going on right now? I lost Torrent. I'm actually going to be out of flasks. And it's foggy as fuck. This is the worst. Okay. What is happening? What is happening? Guys, this is terrible. I need some help over here. I need some goddamn help. These are blood fiends, right? Yes, okay, blood fiends. I saw another zombie dog, which really should be my focus, probably. That's probably what I should be making sure I get out of the way first, because otherwise, this, for whatever reason, these dogs have a triple bite attack that I don't remember seeing before. And I can't seem to figure it out. Oh, it gets the double. Ooh. So some weapons, I remember we got this with our... Oh, it's a fucking dog. Fuck. Dude. Am I like taking increased damage or something? What is going on here? Miss, of course. Holy fuck, dude. I am losing it. I am losing it because of stupid zombie dogs. Okay. All right. Flasks are getting refilled here. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, okay. Hey, on the plus side, we have found a new area. We found a new place, guys. Isn't this great? We found a new part of the zone that I haven't explored yet. I swear to God. I swear to God. You're asking for it, aren't you? You're asking for it. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, I love the fact that our flower, it gets double value from these the critical hit talismans. It gets double value because it smashes them twice. It's great. And I'm gonna try to take advantage of that. Probably right as I'm about to get demolished by another zombie dog. But yeah, it gets one and then a second. Which is great. Yeah, I'll bring Torrent back. Since I got some flasks refilled. Give me my buddy back, cause I need him. There's a fucking zombie dog. Oh my God, there's a herd of them over here. There's an entire herd of them. What the fuck? I hate that my frenzy burst doesn't kill them in one go. Okay. All right, we're slowly collecting ourselves here. Slowly getting back to sanity. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Wow, this one's stronger than the rest. All right. Okay, and the fog is starting to clear as well. I guess we're not that close to morning, but it, you know, it certainly looks a little bit brighter than it did a moment ago. I was gonna say, this guy does look a little bigger than the rest. Did I pick a fight? Did I pick a fight with the boss of the area? He looks there. We faced off. That's right. So yeah, this guy's just a little bit different looking than your normal blood fiend, because he dropped 5 of these sacred bloody flesh. He had the same look as that one. God damn it, the one mini boss that we. I don't remember what dungeon it was. Rivermouth Cave, maybe? But as soon as I was running up to him, I was like, wait a minute, this guy's kind of bigger than the rest. He's kind of a little bit bigger than his homies, ain't he? Okay, flasks are back to full. Sanity is restored. The Golem Archer, we can see him, but he's not firing at us. All right. Okay, I think we entered on this bridge, didn't we? This is the bridge that we rode in on. Pretty sure. And now we're above that. And there is... This is the ledge with the rotted plant life. And then this structure, okay, which kind of reminds me of, for some reason, reminds me of the Painted World of Ariandel. The structure that's out. It's the structure above that's like built above the what was the wolf fight called? I've forgotten the name of that fight. Like I have so many in DS3. I don't know what it is about DS3, but I feel like that game, I loved DS3. DS3 is amazing. But for some reason, for whatever reason, I feel like I've forgotten more boss fights from DS3 than any other. What's up with that? I don't know. Okay, I really seriously need to figure out where the hell I am. I feel like I've been thrown into the deep end, and now I am so fucking turned around. Is that zombie dog is dead? Okay, so we're going through ground we've covered, I guess. Aha, okay, right. These guys are above. Just waiting for their moment. You're just waiting for your moment to throw rocks at me, I'm sure. There are stairs here. Are these the stairs? I think these are the stairs that I rode down kind of in a foggy confusion. I rode those stairs down just a little while ago. From where did I ride them? From where did I descend these stairs? This was... Okay, and this... I see. This was the clearing where the archer can gain sight of us. And then over here, I think was... I'm not sure that we fully explored this area with the Scarlet Rot. So let's look to do that here. Definitely more than happy to lean on Frenzied Burst against these pest threads. Against these pests and their threads. Because, yeah, the first time I came through here, I was like, get away from arrows. Get away from... I think I had a curse blade that was chasing me, like... And then I was like, no, there's a million pests here. Turns out there's like 3. But I just so quickly... As quick as... Oh, what the fuck? Somehow, I turned at the last second, and I was able to make myself miss that badly. I still want to know what was going on with my lightning spears, because I haven't used that spell a ton, but I don't remember it being quite that bugged before. Missing that badly. Oh, there are so many of you. Holy shit. Oh, he was not dead. See, how did I miss him with my other Frenzied Burst? What the fuck? So confused. I just missed you right here. We're gonna drink our flask. Yeah, these threads just do so much damage. I hate it. And now I got Scarlet Rot building up. Oh, they are patrolling over here. Dappled white cured meat. Is that what raises our ability to... Yeah, let's take one of these, sure. That does boost our rot resistance, sure. I should use this stuff more often, because it's like, what the hell, might as well. Might as well use it. Has this guy forgotten about us? So he has. Good riddance. I have enjoyed the Ancient Ruins a lot. But there are a couple parts of this that are starting to get to me just a little bit. I think it's just it's really when you feel like there's nothing you can do. I think that's what got to me with the zombie dog. Cause I felt like I was attacking, and every time I would go to attack, I would get interrupted by an unexpected dog bite that just... And those moments when you have expectations and those expectations don't get met, they are the worst. Always manage your expectations. Where are we here? We are getting to another section that we have not been to, which possibly could be accessed via this spirit spring. That spirit spring sends you so far in the air, but you, as we did with the level below us. Ah, there's an item here. You can kind of pick and choose which level you'd like to land on. Greater Potentate's Cookbook 9. We can now throw hefty rot pots. Oh my god. I mean, honestly, that might be the most useful out of any of the pots. Need to go to item crafting. Because really, rot is kind of the best debuff. If you're gonna throw a debuff on an enemy, especially bosses that have a lot of HP to eat through, might as well make it a rot pot. Fly mold and scarlet buds. Not surprising. At all. Okay. Okay, glad we've added that to our collection. Oh, what? Wait a second. What is this? What is this? I want to check that out. Have we seen something like this before? That looks new. How do we get there? Also... just a skull that has learned the power of levitation. As my... since the days of me playing DS1. As my sister would say, with all of the jankiness in the FromSoft games. Don't look at it! Okay, so this is the end of the road, but we could jump down? Not quite. But we could use the spirit spring to get over here, right? That's ultimately what we're going to probably be doing. I'm just so anxious to kind of get here. I want to get here. What did we mark with this? What did I put on the map here with this sending gate? Oh, now I remember. There was a spot to jump down, right? There was a parkour section that actually maybe we want to go back for. Was it this elevator that I marked? Is that what maybe that's what I put onto the map, was just somehow that I saw this elevator, which I don't remember seeing, but I put that marker there to remind myself. Maybe that's what that was. I guess. I think the next thing that I want to try is this parkour. I don't love the idea of parkour, but I do remember there was an item to get down here. So I think we are going to give it a try. I believe the item was right below me. Yeah. Are we dropping straight down there? Can I drop straight down there? Is there any reason to go? I guess I am dropping down. Just want to get pointed in the right direction here, though. Fall damage. Maybe because I jumped. I might have actually taken more damage from jumping. There's a hole. Now this is a spot where I don't know if torrent helps me or not here. Probably helps me, but it's also a little bit nerve-wracking because I feel like it's just out of reach of a double jump, or potentially just out of reach. So we could do a single jump here. So the nice thing, the thing they do get right with the 3-4 toad output. Great. I mean, I want those, sure, but I can also farm them on my own. It's not something that I need immediately. The thing that they do get right with the horseback riding is when you want to stop, there's no, like, slowdown period. Torrent basically stops on a dime, which is great. That's kind of how it should be in a video game. Obviously, it's not that way in real life, but we're playing a video game here. And that is a good design choice, which I'm happy for. I just also want there to be less fog. Because the game is too pretty to have so much fog. Ah, this actually... maybe this is how... This is actually the elevator potentially that gets us up to that top portion. With the Guardian Golem. It was actually here the whole time, perhaps. But I do see... Oh, shit. I feel like I'm not near some of these pots sometimes when they're smashing. I'm the one smashing them, but it doesn't seem like I should be, and so I'm thinking it's an enemy popping out of them. Like, surprise! Okay, I feel like there is more. There's a path that continues around this way, but I do want to ride this elevator first, because maybe it takes us to a checkpoint. I thought it would go up. Okay, good. I'm going to get off of Torrent, and I'm going to guard. Because I don't know if I'm going to be immediately under assault from this archer. Where is he? Okay, I see a site of grace. Is it within sniper shot of this golem? I think I'm actually above the golem. I think we made it, folks. I think we made it. Holy shit. Jesus. Okay. Okay. And the fog is clearing. Oh, things are finally... The land is healing. Where the heck is the golem, though? He's behind these trees, I guess. Knowing me, I'm going to take an arrow to the face from behind one of these trees. Okay. So, all right. So that checkpoint now is right on cue. Right. Dude, I swear to God, this guy's pissing me. Fucking pissing me off. Why can I not see this guy? Okay, I finally see him. I should have remembered. I should have remembered that I had a beacon next to him. And I should have been looking in the direction of the beacons, but now I can see that he is over there. He blends in very well in the the morning sunlight. My God, it is bright. Whoa, what the fuck? Have we ever seen the Shadow Tree that bright? See, this is what I'm saying, is that, yes, it's the Shadow Realm, but it's also bright as day sometimes. So why do you have to make it so that when it's foggy, I'll stop complaining about the fog, but it's just, it puts such a downer on things. So I'm glad when it's not around. I want to explore this other path. See what there is to find. What secrets await. If we can make the parkour. Don't hesitate. Just make the jumps. In stride. Oh, it's some of these. I thought for a second they were curse blades, but they're these I don't know, we've never gotten a name for them. They're kind of similar to the curse blades. They have a lot of horns. But we saw them way back at the start of the DLC. There was a bunch of them roaming around the gravesite plane. And I believe they breathe fire out of their candlesticks, if I remember correctly. Or they use their candlesticks to breathe fire. Maybe. Or maybe I'm mixing that up with a bunch of other enemies that have breathed fire at us. Always missing the bird. Is this it, though? What is this? What is this little back area? That... Oh, there is a chest here. Okay. I was gonna say, we came all the way back here for just that. Talisman of all crucibles? Excuse me? It grants the effects of all the crucible talismans. That is literally in the name. Reduces damage from critical hits, headshots, improves rolling and backstepping, but also increases damage taken at all times. Okay. Rumored to have sprouted upon giants and is known as the mother of crucibles in ancient tower lore. A giant mass of intermingling crucible attributes. Okay. Have we used a single one of the crucible talismans? I guess maybe we did a little bit of the one that improves your dodge rolling. Maybe we did that. But there you go. Maybe that one is really good in PvP. The whole like critical hits thing. Actually, I don't know. I have no clue what PvP is like. I'm thinking, like, I know a little bit about DS1 and the fact that backstabs were a very prominent feature of, at least I have the impression that they were a prominent feature of DS1 PvP, but even that, I don't really know. Like, I've never really done PvP at any proficient level in any of these games, so I have no fucking clue what it's like playing Elden Ring PvP, and it's probably gonna stay that way. Okay, little side shortcut there. Shortcut, a little bit of a side treasure to be found. And now we can turn our attention to exploring up here. And maybe taking out a guardian golem. Maybe. I think I can take this off my map, because I feel like we've taken that elevator now. And I think we know where the spirit spring is, but I'll leave that marker there for the moment. It's fine. Let's just look around the rest of this platform briefly. Oh, look at this. There's like a... Seeing a little bit of the layout. An entryway here into, or maybe an exit is probably more like it. Or some sort of back passageway. There's another door down here that you can see that is closed at the moment. We may not be too far away from exploring this. Once we burn the ceiling tree. But it feels like there's still so much to do in the overworld. So, like it does, like I'm even wondering, I'm starting to wonder if I've just, similar to the Morth Ruins, you know, I happened to go back to the Morth Ruins and explored a little more thoroughly. I happened to do that, and if I had not, then, you know, we wouldn't even really have gotten, there was so much more. There was so much more that, I'm gonna see if I can line of sight this stuff. Okay, good, these do provide that. Of course there's a zombie dog. Of course there's a fucking zombie dog. Fuck me. You give me not just the archer to deal with, but also zombie dogs. Yes. Fucking hell. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. You know what? We're gonna table that. The discussion about. Fuck, this guy's so damn accurate, dude. Dude, how the hell do I get up to you? Shit. Wow. Okay. I was not prepared for this. I was so not prepared. For dealing with one single Guardian Golem Archer. I need to... Okay, we need to think this through a little bit. Let's figure this out. We can up our damage reduction. Because that's one of the things I think we definitely need here is physical damage reduction. We can do this. And we can give ourselves... We're not going to need enhanced jumping attacks for the moment. We will need them eventually. But I think it's more important for the moment to give us just overall damage reduction. And then... What else could we do? There's not too many gimmicks to be employed here. You just have to figure out the way past this guy. I mean, there's always just a people run, right? But I want to kill this guy. Like I don't want him ruining my life forever. And like this is the nature of playing these games is usually you solve these problems by dealing with them directly. But who knows? Maybe not. Thought I picked up my runes, but I did not. Now, of course, there's obviously a little bit of cover here that I could have run for. I could have just run for the cover, and then there's a ledge over here to climb up. Okay. All right. All right. Not as bad as I was thinking. Not as holy shit. For whatever reason, I don't know if I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, but I feel like I'm extra susceptible to extra susceptible to the Elden Ring tilt. The FromSoft tilt today, they've got the formula in this area. As much as I've enjoyed the ruins, there are just some aspects of it. Zombie dogs attacking you while you're going for the archer. I'm gonna be sad if that guy respawns, but at least we know how to take him out. So now, a sigh. One of the most one of the greatest amounts of stress that is just released with that sigh of relief. Okay, I didn't mean to dismount, but whatever. Okay. We'll get to this this building, this big point of interest here momentarily, but now we have some freedom to roam in peace. At least a little bit of peace. Where's the dog? Where's the dog that was giving me grief? Get out of here. Get out of here. You two. You go with him. Oh my god. Ugh. There we go. And now, we can explore the deer-filled landscape, where there will be nothing to find. Oh, never mind. See, that's why this is a FromSoft game, because even when you think like, no, there's nothing to find here, there's always something to find, even if it is just a spirit calculus. Oh, that reminds me. I think I had a realization. I think I had a moment as I was looking over my my items again here that we picked up last time, I think. Here we go. The sprite stones. These are a thing that we can craft now. Use FP to release a sprite that slowly hones in on enemies. I think this is what we're supposed to use with that bond stone. According to the records left by Hornsent scholars, there were also contrivances known as bond stones that could manipulate the moment that the sprite vanishes. Now, we're not able to craft too many of these, so I don't want to be super wasteful about this, but I do want to try it. I do want to try this thing that we were very confused about last time. Let's switch this out for my... Give me back my bond stone. Not the sprite stone, but the bond stone. I think it should, based on the description, consume this sprite stone. And that causes the spiritual explosion. Let's see if we can find an enemy to test this on. I don't want to just test it on the deer. But if we have to, we can. Anything... This is where I dropped down to my death, but was there any... Were there any ledges that I missed? There is a site of grace there. Aha! I see. So that is where we've been, and I can see the fire sprite stone that's bouncing. There it is. It's just, you could just barely see it behind that tree in the distance. We've been there before, is the point. Okay. Only one way to go. Only one way, I think. I was just looking down to the bottom of this waterfall. I don't think we can navigate down there. It doesn't feel like a walkable terrain. There's a Stake of America, and there's a summoning. I was like, there's gonna be something going on here, isn't there? There's gonna be something. There's gotta be something, isn't there? Oh, there is a guy in the bushes. Okay. Bondstone, go. Wait, it still didn't work? It didn't consume the Sprite Stone. Okay, then I really don't know how this works. I really... Unless... Yeah, no, I don't know how this works. Used to cause a spiritual explosion, consuming the sprite dwelling within Sprite Stone. I feel like that is what I'm doing, except... Okay. Alright, well, I'm clearly missing something there still. You know, that one, I'm okay if somebody in the comments wants to tell me what I'm doing wrong there. This is one of those rare instances where I am okay. Feel free to tell me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the Bondstone. And I feel like it's probably not... whatever is there to be done is not some game-breaking ability that I'm okay knowing what I'm supposed to do with that. It's not a puzzle that I feel the need to figure out on my own, which is what I normally do. My normal instinct of don't tell me anything is mainly to say, hey, let me figure it out because I love the puzzle solving process, even if that puzzle is figuring out bizarre, hard to figure out game mechanics. In this case, I don't feel that urge. I heard a growl. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Oh. What? This thing is not just a boss. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a boss bar when we go near our second dancing lion. What the actual? Please. Please let me see his reaction when he realizes that he came all this way to fight another dancing lion. Please let me. Actually, that's not the correct move. That is not this is the appropriate reaction. Bring back the fog. What the fuck? Don't get any ideas. Okay, well. We need to go spend our runes. But I don't really want to fight. I don't. I don't want to fight another dancing lion. What the fuck? Why? Actually, why? Okay. Welp. I almost walked off the edge. And also, they're only giving you this Stake of America? The one thing that's going to really piss me off here is when I warp back to the site of grace and the Guardian Golem is back. That's the one thing that's going to... That's the one thing that's going to do it, man. And that's the point where Akinar quits the DLC forever. Nope, I'm out. You went too far. That's it. Done for. Let's go back here. Let's go back. I think what I'm gonna do. Well, we're gonna check and see if does the archer respawn. Of course he does. Of course he respawns. Okay. All right. All right. So there's this area over here that I would like to explore, and I think the best way, the quickest way, is actually to go down to this site of grace, I think, and ride the Spirit Spring. Because now there's a Spirit Spring, so we can explore on the other side. Cool. What the actual hell? What is going on? Okay, we're gonna have to revise our rankings, guys. The rankings of Ancient Ruins. Ancient Ruins was really high on my list to start the day. Gonna have to revisit that. I'm so glad you can't see me from here, at least. Gonna have to give that another think on how much do we actually like Ancient Ruins of Rawr. That's why it's called Rawr, because there's a big fucking dancing lion at the end of it. Wow, this goes so high up in the air. Love that Spirit Spring ride, at least. Okay, what's up here? A chest. A transporter trap that takes you directly into the dancing lion fight. Modeled necklace +2. All right. Vastly raises immunity, robustness, and focus. All right, there we go. There we go. We get to do that, raising our robustness and immunity, which may still come in handy. There may be more rot to deal with here, because there is a whole ledge over on ledge, a whole section still that is tainted by rot that is yet to explore, to be explored. I'm having so much fun, guys. I'm having just a blast. I'm over the moon. Words cannot describe. No container could actually hold the vastness of my enjoyment of this game today. You know what we could really do to have some fun is go try to beat up on a leg armored furnace golem. That would really just put us over the top. Okay, I guess we're going down here. It feels like the only purpose of this section is just to get you over to this tower or structure, which is fine. No problem there. All Gucci. So let's do it. Oh, right, that mysterious monument. Except now I'm realizing I actually can't get up there, can I? Wait a second. What the heck? How do I get up there? What? Excuse me? My spirit spring doesn't go this far. I can't ride the spirit spring over on top of this. Can I? Hi. Blood Fiend. Okay, yeah, I do not know how we're getting to that now. What the fuck? What the fuck? How do I get down to that section in general? Oh, I go back down this way, don't I? Okay, okay. I think I'm getting it? Question mark? Okay, we have not been here because there's a bunch of spider scorpions there in the distance. All right, new territory. And there's Scarlet Bud, which I'm not sure replenishes. I think it's one of those. I think it's like a... Ooh, Arteria Leaf. I think. It feels like most of the materials in the DLC are like that. Are there more pests to deal with as well? Or is it all just like scarlet rotted scorpions? Which I'm okay with, because they die in one hit from a frenzied burst. I like this. This scene of whenever any game now has the, whether they're spiders or scorpions or spider scorpions or whatever that's hanging down from their webbing like that, will forever remind me of that building in the Nightmare of Mensis, where there's that big old, it's just a room full of these of the nightmare spiders suspended from their webbing, just waiting for you. Opening that door and seeing that wonderful sight. And of course, shocker, not a single one of them dropped spider liver. Spider liver? Scorpion liver is what I meant to say. I am not wearing my Scarab Talisman, so maybe not too shocking. Ooh, and there's an elevator. Oh. There's an elevator. Let's ride that. It does go up. Is this... No. I was like, is this what I had marked on my map? Oh, it gets us up to... Ah, okay. Right. This, we had seen the shadow hollows up here. And I was wondering how we would get to this ledge. Got it. There's a shiny pot dude, in fact. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I meant to do. Did the shiny pot guy just walk off the ledge? Bro. Bro. Don't you know there's zombie dogs and blood fiends and all kinds of other... I needed you. What? Why did you do that to me? Okay, I'll probably do like a quick game restart to get him to appear back up here. Probably the easy way, because I don't want to drop down. You know, maybe it's not that big a deal, because I can actually now I think I understand the pathing to get me back up here. So maybe it's not that big a deal. But he did just randomly walk off. Why did he do that? Why, oh why? Oh, but there are zombie dogs down here, aren't there? That we'd have to cross paths with. Yeah, let me just do a quick game restart and see if that gets him back up here. And just like magic. Just like magic. We get a silver horn tender and revered spirit ash. Excellent. And we get to cross paths with 0 zombie dogs in the process. Winning. And also no Kindred of Rot down here. Oh man. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, guys. Why did there have to be a dancing lion though? What? Wait. At least horny granny will be happy. Maybe. Assuming she's still alive. We need to check in with Horn Scent and Grandam. We do need to do that. It does need to be done. If nothing else, a wellness check. A somber smithing stone, level 1. And now we have Miranda Blossoms, because it wouldn't be complete. The Scarlet Rotted area would not be complete without a Scarlet Rotted Miranda Bloom, which is fine. We got some fire. We got some fire for you. Thought you weren't allowed to do your poison moves when I have you on fire. We're not doing as much stance damage as I was hoping we would. I would have thought by now that our Mesmer's Orb would have broken your stance, but not sure. What? I thought that was the whole... Here, maybe the roar... Maybe you're susceptible to roar. Aspects of the Crucible bloom? Are you serious? This game is so weird. Probably understatement of the year. But when you really stop and think about it, Elden Ring is really kind of a weird fucking game. There's a lot of weirdness in this game, isn't there? That poison cloud went away instantly. All right. Aspects of the Crucible bloom creates a Miranda flower on chest to summon Rain of Light. Sometimes I just don't know. I don't know how to deal with the weirdness that is Elden Ring. Like, in an age long past before this land was enshrouded in shadow, the vitality of the crucible flourished. Like, what? Yeah. I can't, you know. I can't. Okay, I did do a quick check-in with Granny as well as Emir and Yolan. Nothing new from them. I did go ahead and level up another point into strength. And while we have no runes, I suppose now is as good of a time as any for us to give a try against this frickin' lion. Frickin' dancing lion. We're not going to min-max just yet as far as like elemental resistances and whatnot, because I remember magic damage resistance or negation being a big deal in the first lion fight. For now, we're just going to get an idea exactly how strong of an enemy we're dealing with. Have we leveled up enough from getting, you know, our Shadow Tree Blessing up to a level 16? And also... Wow, can you actually just run? You could almost make a full run past the archer altogether in one, if you just don't hesitate. Just get in there and hit the enemy. Or just make a run at the enemy. Hesitation is defeat. It's classic. But yeah, my only short-term goal here is just to see exactly how difficult. Am I gonna be pulling my hair out once again against a maniacal set of people underneath a lion costume, doing some absolute bullshit? Is that going to be the case? Is it actually a boss fight? Or is it just a regular old enemy? Am I really doing this? Am I really doing this? You know what? I might actually summon for this. We might actually say, you know what? We've been down this road before. I'm summoning. I can ride Torrent as well. Divine Beast, Dancing Lion. They let us ride Torrent, though. Do we want to ride Torrent? Probably not. Because you never want to ride Torrent, do you? Little rear end sticking out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I remember. It's actually another boss fight. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Why? Why? I guess this is for all the people who are like, man, I wish I could do that boss fight again. I wish I didn't have to wait for New Game Plus to do that fight again. So he has another attack after that face plant into the ground. And then that business, right? I always forgot about that. Just like I did there. Yeah. This is about what I remember. And turns out, you know what? 60 vigor versus 40, not that big of a difference. Not that much of a difference, is it? Yeah, I don't know that I have the patience for this today, guys. Or that I'm gonna have the... Or that I'm gonna, you know... This is the second time that we're doing this boss. Do I actually just say, you know what? Time to summon. Time to bring in a friend. Time to phone a friend, because I really can't be bothered to do this on my own. I did it once on my own. We've been down this road. If we do say that I can't be bothered, then what do we, who do we bring to the fight? Who would be our prime candidate to help us out? Latenna? How do you think Latenna would do? Latenna would get like one shot, I think. I feel like she would just get absolutely destroyed. But we could try. Let's try Latenna. And maybe she can buy enough time. Because we can summon out over here, right? We can post her up. We can like post her up in a spot. Like over here. I don't know. Like I do want her to have line of sight. I don't want her to be shooting into the stairs. So we kind of do have to like summon her in the boss arena, right? And then we go all the way around to make sure we summon the boss, or summon. Aggro the boss as far away as possible. The legs sticking out there. Oh man. What a silly boss. What a fucking silly fucking business this is. No, what are we doing? We're doing something different here. What did we just do? Did we summon a bunch of basilisks? You've got to be kidding me. Who let this happen? What? Why? Why? Basilisks? Basilisks? And is he spewing death as well? So he spews death on top of it all. It's not just the basilisk spewing death. He actually spews death. At least Latenna is, I guess, taking out the basilisks. So, okay. Don't you dare spew death at Latenna, you son of a bitch! It goes around 3 times. Dude, I don't even care. I don't even care that Latenna is making this fight so much easier. I don't even fucking give a shit. Because you know what? Enemy Feld. It's not a great enemy. It's just a fucking enemy Feld. It summons basilisks. That thing can get so out of my game and never come back. What the fuck? What the fuck? Latenna. Latenna. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you. You've already gone. It's been too long since we've used you. Latenna is the best. I'm pretty sure she was like sniping the basilisks. Just like a good ranged DPS knows. Ads. Fucking destroy those ads ASAP. What the fuck? Why do we play these games, guys? Why do we do this to ourselves? What? If only... Oh, man. They raised this platform just high enough so that when you're on this other... When you're over here getting your little Ancient Ruins preview, you're fighting against a dude with a raw mask. Oh, this place is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Like, it's oh, this will be fun. This is beautiful. But they raised this platform just high enough so you don't see it coming. You don't see it fucking coming. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what we're gonna do here? We're going to, it looks like there's nothing else to get on this platform. And this is the, oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck, indeed. I think now is a good time for us to check an item. We can check this item off our list. Get that out of here. Let's go to Taylew's Ruined Forge. This is our clean up our to-do list here as we kind of take stock. At the same time, we will simultaneously kind of take stock of where we're at. We're at a point now where we obviously have one big main thing to do, which is the ceiling tree. Right? We know this is the big thing. This is the big thing to do. But there's still a lot of other stuff to do. There's still so many other... There's an entire map here we haven't got yet. We have a bunch of our NPCs that I have no idea where they are. Our Letta and company have, other than Dryleaf Dane, he's the only one that we came into contact with in the ruins. Nobody else. So we don't know where our crew's at. We've got entire sections of the map that we have no idea how to get to, as well as a couple other isolated mysteries. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling like, obviously, there's always the fallback position whenever you have stuff that you don't quite know how to figure out. The fallback is to just keep playing. And just, you know, eventually you keep playing the game and there will be things that, you know, you make your way to the Moonlight Altar through the Lake of Rot. That kind of stuff. Hit them where they're weakest. Yeah, we know the deal here. We know what the deal is. We've done this many, many times now. Including the lava mimic tears. Ooh, I like that I one-shot you with my flower power. That's a good one. At the same time, I do get the feeling that I have missed something big, similar to the Morth Ruins, which is what I was in the middle of saying when we made our way past the, well, when we were getting assaulted by golem archers and zombie dogs. The thing that I was going to say is that just like the Morth Ruins, we explored it, but not really, because there was a whole portion beneath it that led to Bonnie Jail. Bonnie Jail, Bonnie Village, Bonnie Jail, all the Bonnie things. And along with it, an entire massive portion of the Shadow Realm. Yeah, Ariandel, I saw you coming. I saw you coming. Bring me my flail. Come on. Bring me my flail. Oh, wait. Can I not do the riposte from the front if I hit you in the back? Okay. So you really got it. You got to get both the riposte and the critical hit. The opening up for the critical hit. Both of them have to happen from behind. I just get the feeling that we've missed something. And that I'm gonna need to do some massive backtracking. May need to happen. Okay, I forgot to read the Divine Beast Tornado, which is an incantation. I had just immediately slotted it in as a Ash of War. It's an incantation. Summons a... Excuse me here. Summons a storm that launches a tornado forward. A whirlwind-like twist of the body summons a storm, launching a tornado forward. The Tempest of the Dancing Lion wielded as an incantation. All right, the majority of Divine Beasts were gored and hung upon Mesmer's spears, then burned in his flame. Those who witnessed the deed likened it to a funeral pyre for the tower itself. And so this act of taking on the Divine Beast and reanimating it in the form of the Dancing Lion is a way to, I guess, fight back against that tragedy, the massacre that was visited upon the Divine Beasts by Mesmer. Smith Script Axe. Again, these Smith Script weapons just don't really do it for me. But maybe one of these playthroughs. Maybe someday. Smith Script only playthrough, something like that. I don't know. But there you go. Smith Script Axe. You can throw it all around. Just like all the others. Where are we going here? This platform down below? Looks like it. Oh yeah, this walkway down below as well. Don't even have to jump down. You just walk down. I was gonna say, where's my gas stones? And then we're jumping over here. Okay. Boy, it's so quiet at the moment. Too quiet. We'll go up in a moment. Let's jump over here first. Just as that hitbox becomes active. Okay, now a Smith Script Great Hammer. Now we're getting a little closer to piquing my interest. I do love the big boy hammers, and you get to throw it around. Okay. Admittedly, this one is kind of interesting. Let's see what this one looks like. What do I need for it? $11 intellect. So I just need my smarts talisman for just a moment. And then, see, okay, see, it's not, it's still not that massive of a hammer, but, you know, you can only make your hammers so absurdly large and still be able to throw them across the room. Oh, I'm sorry, that's endure. You gotta do a strong attack. Oh, it's like you're competing in the Olympics. This is the great hammer throw. Whoa! Holy shit, okay. All right, hold on then. Hold on a second. Wow, dude. Okay, that one is actually cool. I'm kind of down with this one, if I'm being honest. What were the other moves here? Strong attack or dashing strong attack? So it, oh my god. Oh shit. That is so cool. Okay, that one I might explore. Might bring that one into the mix. Potentially. Definitely on my radar as Smith script weapons go. It doesn't seem like there's anything down here, but we'll just check to be sure. We do know that Elden Ring lava generally, our experience with Elden Ring lava before has been pretty, it's pretty mild by comparison to other. It ain't no DS2 lava, that's for sure. But still, it doesn't seem like there's any reason to go waiting around in that lava. So we go up. Okay. Okay. I think I want to go here first. There's nothing more in that direction, so it's either this one we can still get back onto the pipe. So we check here first. Legendary item over there. Probably a big boy smithing stone. That's where we came in, I think. And we're probably finding some way to raise or lower. I thought this was a lever here. I thought, oh, there's a lever that I missed. I think there is going to be a lever though somewhere to finagle with the various platforms in here. Heard like a second set of footsteps. Aha, there you are. Bro, oh my god. I was not expecting whatever the hell that business was. This dude he's got some new toys. What the fuck? I need to get you out. Oh my god, there's so many. Where in the world did they come from? Okay, you don't need a jump attack against them. Dude. The damage that is incoming right now. Jesus. Ugh. Where did 5 of those things come from? They must have fallen from the ceiling. Clearly. But still, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, can we make it back? Can I remember how this works? That escalated rather quickly, I gotta say. Okay, so yeah, where did they come from? They didn't fall from the ceiling just now. Oh, he spit them out at us, didn't he? Oh, fuck. Wow, that's... Got a frog in my throat here. That is, I think we need some spells here. We need some spells to help us out. Praise the tree. No, I'm getting a little too fancy. We don't need to get this fancy. We just need to fucking... Just don't let shit overwhelm you. The fact that he can go kind of rapid fire with those... It's gnarly. Okay, come on out in the room. Come on out here. I need to hit you from behind, which means you need to bring yourself out to where you can be hit from behind. Actually, I need to hit your friend first. Okay. That was kind of cool. We did like a sideways jump attack there. Alright, even if we don't, like, stun them, that, the jump attack to the back does a lot of damage. Okay, we need to get up in this guy's face. You cannot be allowed to just sit back here. Unimpeded. That was close. That was fucking close. We can kind of do like a sideways jump attack, I think is what I'm learning here. I don't know that I've ever tried to do that before. It's not that it's ever been super applicable. Of course I fall for that. Of course I fall for that. Just all the fucking dingus moves today, man. It's just... Man, oh man, oh man. We have a Smith's Grips shield now. Throwing weapon created through the smithing art. So you can throw your shields too, because you wouldn't want to leave out your shields. Discus hurl is the unique skill. Oh, I see. You throw it by performing the skill. Throws the round shield like a discus. Okay. Once thrown, the shield will remain airborne for a moment before beginning a vertical rotation that chases down its target. Sounds cool. I'm not sure I can say this is a struggle bus day, but it definitely... We're kind of like struggle bus adjacent, I feel like. It's just one of those days with Elden Ring. It's just one of those days, man. What else we got here? There's a business down below on that side. There's also a business down below on this side. Can I decide which business I want to engage with first? Oh, wait, there was a staircase here. Aha. But I went down here. No, no, no. I did go down here already. So... Okay. I guess we drop down. Is this platform... This platform is going to be one that we... find a lever for? Plunging attack. Yay. Any levers over here? Any levers? Or other platforms? There's a whole bunch of fire oozes just waiting for me over there. A whole gaggle of oozes. Because that's what we call them, right? Ah, there's a ladder there. Oh, is this a dead end? Okay. Alrighty. So the ladder it is. Thank God for Latenna, though. Because I don't know. I definitely did not have patience for... Not on this day, and maybe not on any day, patience to deal with another dancing lion fight, let alone one that actually had a basilisk phase. A goddamn basilisk phase. Okay, here's a lever. I guess it's gonna do something with the big pipe. There it is. Oh, it's turning it in the other direction. Okay. Now, will we be able to reverse that decision? We cannot. It's actually pretty uncommon with FromSoft. They don't really do a lot of, like... That's much more of a Zelda thing, right? The Zelda thing of switching the dungeon back and forth. FromSoft doesn't really do that. They're like, nah, you're gonna have to live with what you just did. You're gonna have to live with it. Because now I'm not even sure if I'm able to get... I probably can, but it's not clear to me. Oh! No, I can't drop down over here. Yeah, I am just not even sure if I have, like, completely locked myself out of the stuff that was on the other side. Oh, did I not go in here? Wait a second. I just came from here, didn't I? Why are there... Did I just completely walk by these two enemies that were sitting over here in the corner? Is it because this guy's like... He's like petting his pet ooze, and I didn't see them as a threat? No, we came up a ladder, didn't we? What is going on here? Did we not just shift... I'm very confused. Oh well, let's see if that confusion abates at some point. Oh, because I climbed up the ladder here. I almost fell in that hole. Oh, what the fuck? I see. That's why. Because I need to fucking jump across. Got it. Took me a minute. No, boy, that is not the spell. Know what I was aiming at there. Stamina. Shit. Fuck, man, they do so much damage. Why does everything hit so hard? I'm also just leaving myself wide open with jump attacks. The downside of the jump attack leaves you wide open. So I did a strong attack there and it still didn't get him. Hello? I don't know why I'm not breaking this guy's stance. Okay, the guy whose stance refused to be broken. His stance and his will would never be broken. Forever defiant he remained. Oh, we actually do need to go jump down this way, don't we? I came back down the ladder, but I think the answer was actually to jump down from this room with the lever. Because otherwise we can't go anywhere. Otherwise we stuck. Okay. Yeah, so from here, we're not getting across, but there's gotta be another path, right? There might be a lever at the other end that like completely reverses the pipe once again. Okay, all right. Oh, this is a new spot. Oh, see, I don't even know if my attention would have been drawn to this. Oh, no, I did come here. I came here already. Never mind. We just respawned things because I died. That's right. There's a little crack in the wall, which makes me wonder, is it not a wall? Is it actually a door? Not sure. Okay. Which side? To which side do we go? Ah, there is the forge over there on this side. So we go to this side, because that gives us the ability to warp out of here if we really want to. Unlock the end of the dungeon, and then you are free if you so choose. Examine the altar. Give me the power of the forge. Taylew the Golem Smith. And an ancient dragon smithing stone. A new summon. Is it a puppet? It has a very different... It's not a puppet. Maybe it's not that different. You just... It does have the same background as the other named summons. Okay. Used to summon the spirit of Taylew the Golem-Smith, the spirit of the stalwart stone golem who launches his own fists as projectiles. Yeah, I found out about that trick. It's a cool trick. Taylew was said to be the runt of the litter and the first to stop moving, but it was he who became the guardian deity of smithery. All forms of smithery. And then, oh, there's another lever here. And this one, oh, I shouldn't have done that just yet, because I think this actually reverses the pipe. Damn it. Okay, but... Oh, but at the same time, we're kind of back where we started. So, all right. Okay, maybe that was correct then. Maybe that's what I wanted to do. I didn't realize that we were... this part over here has already been explored. So there we go. Perfect. Now, shit, did I do this wrong again? Do I actually need to... Yeah, I just need to start the dungeon over. Not like by warping, but by just jumping down. And then we can get to that other side. So we did get a Zelda-like mechanic, kind of. It's just jumping to over here, isn't it? Having some having some trepidation and uncertainty today, but can you blame me? What are you doing? The hell were you aiming at? Oh, that's far too early of a jump. All right, now to check the other side here and see what our legendary item is. And to deal with... Oh no, there's two of them. Shit. Shit. That's good. That's good. Shit, I do not want to be just blocking. Trying to fucking roll. Why is the roll button not working, man? It's not working. Fuck me. Oh, that started so well, and then all of a sudden, you just get caught in the fucking spin cycle. Except it's the no spin cycle, because there was no spinning, there was no rolling. Jesus Christ. Sometimes, man, I fucking hate this game. This game is the worst. The worst piece of shit ever invented by anybody. Whoever thought that Elden Ring was a good idea? Whoever thought that FromSoft was a good game company? Whoever thought that Miyazaki was a genius? Who thought that giving Divine Dancing Lions Basilisk phase was a good idea? Who thought that Furnace Golems with reinforced fucking legs was a good idea? Who thought that any of this was a good idea? Who thought that any of this was a fucking good idea? Excuse me? You had to give me like a whole stinking pile of them, didn't you? A whole frickin' slew of these guys. Jesus mother fucking Christ. I don't know where this guy's going. Still hit me. This motherfucker. No, you're down here! How the fuck did you get down here? I swear, the game is doing so much stupid stuff today. This is like the worst programmed game ever. Worst programmed, worst designed, worst thought out. All of the things that you can imagine about how bad a game can be. That is Elden Ring for you guys. Don't play Elden Ring. Just don't play it. It's a terrible game. It's just the worst. It makes no sense. It's just a terrible game. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with these guys. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with these guys. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Fuck it. I'm out of here. They don't drop anything that I care about. I like the idea, you know. The completionist in me is so deep and so pathological that the idea of clearing out every enemy in a zone at least once, I love doing it. Even if it kills me. I'm gonna let it go, guys. We're gonna let it go because you know what? Taylew's Ruined Forge has been completed. And with it, this episode has been completed. This is where we will wrap up this installment of Elden Ring. Jesus Christ. There are things to do, guys. There are things that need to be done in this game. And it's one of those moments where I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do them. I don't know exactly how, or if I'm gonna survive in the process. But if you did enjoy the video, if you managed to stick it out with me to the end, thank you so much. If you did enjoy it, and me just completely losing my shit from every angle, you know, consider doing the YouTube thing, hitting all those buttons, and somehow maybe that will snap me out of my fever dream here. Boy, it is bright. Look at that. How bright it is. What are we gonna do? There are mysteries, so many questions with the Shadow Realm. I think I might just have to backtrack through the whole damn thing, because clearly I have missed something. I think, unless there is still just, you know, go burn the ceiling tree, and then you make it into this place, and guess what? There's some sending gates that send you to some places, and that's how you unlock the rest of this thing. I want to go to all these places, though, you know? And it like, my instinct as a gamer, my instinct tells me that we should be able to access these other areas of the overworld before going to this place. This tower in Shadow feels very, very, very endgamey. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm going to be mulling this over and probably working through a good portion of this content once again off camera. The camera will always be rolling just in case, but yeah, I need to figure some things out here because even though this game is absolute trash and nobody should ever play it, and you should just, the correct move is just to uninstall and never come back. But in spite of my better judgment, I will continue to press forward because eventually furnace golems and unreached areas and what else here? Oh yeah, unreachable platforms. Eventually these things will be figured out. Curled up forager broods, yeah, I'm not so sure about. That there may be no redemption for the kindred, the forager brood. Excuse me. How could I forget? But yeah, that's where we'll leave it for now, and we will try. Look at how shadowy we are in contrast to this wonderful brilliance behind us. Oh, mother. Oh, shadow tree. Oh, sun providing shadows to the shadow tree. Give me answers, please. And just for the love of God, no more basilisks. Or floating basilisk eyes. It's it. We've met our quota. We're done. No more. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.